Hi everyone, Mary Lou here, and it is the 31st of January on the day that I'm filming, and so it's the end of my No Buy January, where I have done a spending fast for an entire month, and I wanted to give you an update and share with you some of the things I've done to continue with my financial declutter. Okay, so I started the month determined to not buy anything except food or vitamins or things that we need for our basic health, and then gas. And it actually has been wonderful. I have more money left over at the end of the month than I thought I would. And so that's been really great to just not buy stuff. Sometimes it's been hard. I told you about my issue with my hair, and I'll put a link to that video. But I'm ending up actually liking the haircut that Kate gave me. And it's been interesting what I have not bought that I kind of have wanted to. Most of those are necessities. For example, there was some hair product that I typically use that I ran out of, haven't bought, and so I'm trying to look at everything I have and see if I can creatively solve problems without having to buy. I goofed once, and I told you about that in a video, but actually everything has gone actually quite well, and I've enjoyed the relief of pressure of buying. And along with that, I actually have not bought as much food as I normally would. It just hasn't occurred to me to go to the store. And sometimes it's been a little iffy when one of the kids goes to the fridge and is like, we've got nothing to eat. And then I've got to conscientiously go to the store and take care of that. So it really, I feel like, is changing my mindset. It's not so much run out and get that, run and get that. It is more, what do we have? And so that has been a great benefit of doing a spending ban for an entire month. And if you have thought of it, I'd encourage you to do the same. It makes me want to extend it and ease back into this very slowly, because I don't want to just start buying a bunch of stuff. And so I'm starting to really think through, okay, now what do I add back in? And so it's helping my thinking. And that is a great part of decluttering anything. There has to be sort of a mindset that goes along with it. Even if you're decluttering your house with me, with our 15-minute declutters and those kinds of things, there is a mindset that goes with all of that. And so I've been reading a lot about decluttering our lives and learning more and more about the advantages of decluttering. So let me just tell you some of the other things that I am doing and have done in order to continue this financial declutter. So one of the things I decided to do was to look at all financial information that I have. And so I looked very carefully at my bank statements. I'm looking at any credit card statements. I went in and actually went into Amazon and looked at everything we have bought over the last year, everything we bought in 2022. That was so revealing and just really opened my eyes about where I was putting my priority when it came to money. So I got out my bank statements over the last several months and laid them out right in front of me so that I could just look at them. And with this buying ban, I'm noticing that my bank statement is shorter, so it's easier to actually see what's going on with that. And it'll be interesting to see my statement next month into February. It's going to be very short. And so what it revealed is, what things do I have automatically coming out? And do I need to have those things automatically coming out of my bank account? And it's really caused me to think that through. I've actually called one of the places where some money was being withdrawn automatically to really kind of talk through what are my options, and so I can make some wise decisions about whether I need to continue that or not. Another thing that popped out is some charitable giving that I've been doing, and it just really made me feel very good about that. There are some groups that for me, I really care about causes, and so, I donate a certain amount every month, and looking at that, I had to stop and say, okay, does that fit into my values for my life? And I realized that they do, and it made me feel really good about donating where I can and helping where I can. And so that was a big benefit of the financial declutter. And so really looking at those financial reports that are available to us, I think is really important. And where we'll be coming into tax season, I'll have even more of an opportunity to really look that over. It has given me a chance to look over the bills that I pay, what things are coming out of my portion of our family income, and really evaluating how I feel about that and what I'd like to do. I also have money that goes into savings every month, and I'm evaluating whether I could increase that. And so there are all these really good things that have come out of my looking at my financial reports. The one that was really revealing for me was looking at what we've bought on Amazon over the last year. And I added everything up and I put it in categories. I actually wrote it down, who bought it, what was it for, was it a necessity, was it a gift, or was it crafting? What was it? I could not believe what I found out. Last year on Amazon, we spent a little over $1,800 for things that we bought on Amazon. And when I classified them, only 14% of those were necessities. That was only just a little under $250, right around $250 out of $1,800 were necessities. And about that same percentage, maybe a little less, were gifts. And so when I looked at the whole thing, only 25% of that 1,800 were necessities or gifts, and the rest we could have absolutely done without. That was shocking to me. I could hardly believe it. And then it really kind of has helped my mindset, because we've decided we would like to have experiences more than things. We don't want to have to maintain a lot of things. And so we've been making this plan to take a little weekend vacation. And I was just stewing over, oh no, the costs and this little 3-day vacation that we're looking forward to in a few months. Oh, it's going to cost us $1,000. And I had to stop and go, okay, I spent, once you take out, the percentage of necessities and gifts, so I'm looking at about $1,400 that I just spent on whatever, and I'm stewing over this $1,000 that is an experience that we all want. So sometimes looking at that what's going on financially really opens your eyes. And that's an important part of doing any kind of declutter. We have to have our eyes open and take a look at what is it we really want? Why are we doing this? What are our values? What are we striving to live by and for? And so that's kind of my report on my financial declutter this month, on my spending ban. And as I do other things to declutter my finances, as I organize that system for greater ease for our family, as I figure out what papers do we really need to keep and what don't we, I will update you more on our continuing financial declutter. So I hope you enjoyed that update, because I had to tell you what happened during my big spending ban. I absolutely would recommend it. I really want to keep my spending down, be very conservative in my spending, and see what I can do to extend that ban a little further. And so if you're contemplating a buying fast, not buying fast. I mean, fasting from buying. We want to buy slowly is what we want to do. If you're contemplating that, I really encourage you to do that and take some time while you're in that thought process to look at any financial reports, any incoming information that you have available to you to really look at your finances and declutter them. And so if you're going to do a spending ban, good luck to you. Comment below and share what you've done, and have a great time with that. And as we declutter all parts of our lives, I hope you'll join me throughout this whole year to declutter my home, my finances, my time, my food. And we'll see you next time.